This is an update of our Poinciana Bonsai Flamboyant tree, and you can see that the foliage is coming in all over the place here. We have shoots of new growth popping out here, all over the canopy. It's looking really good. The base of the trunk is nice and thick, and gradually gets thinner as it gets to the top, and then you see that the length between the inner nodes where it splits is not very long at all. It's fairly short, and then as you get to the secondary branches, gets even shorter, and by this year when it's developing its tertiary branches, meaning the third set of branches, which will be these shoots coming out now, these will turn into this year's tertiary branches. So we're going to let these shoots grow out nice and long so they can become hardwood at the base and develop this year's branches. And I think this is 4 years of training. I think after another year or two it's going to start flowering, would be my guess. The root system is very shallow and wide, which is good, perfect for bonsai. So we'll continue filling in the canopy and keeping those branches nice and short between the inner nodes. Hi, this is Jason with Best Bonsai. Now, we have our Royal Poinciana Bonsai here. The problem is that because the pot is getting a little small for the size of the tree, it's causing the tree to get a lot of dieback and not sprout the new growth like it should, because basically the roots are pot bound, and Poincianas are very sensitive. It pushes the cambium out from the center and gets the trunk wider at that part. Poinciana has been completely defoliated, but it's putting out lots of new growth in all the right places. So we want to take note of the length of the branches and make sure that we're keeping the length between the inner nodes, meaning where the branches split, as short as we possibly can. Like on this thin secondary branch that I have here, we have new growth that's starting to sprout from the tip out here, but as I'm looking at this long branch, I think we'd be better off shortening it back to about here so that the new growth comes out from there. This is the time to do it before it starts putting out the new growth for spring. So we're gonna go ahead, and even though we have that new growth coming out there, we're gonna go ahead and make that choice to go ahead and reduce this branch to about half of its current length. And these two branches split off, you'll have a nice thick branch to ramify from. And just like the primary branch here, which is very thick, the trunk has a nice taper. When you go down to the bottom, you can see the detail of the nabari, and how it has a nice gradual taper as it goes up.